while I go load up that picture. There's a lot more, but I have chosen this one. Klauth, Unrivaled Ancient. It flies, because that's what Trapinch will be able to do later on. It also has haste, which means it attacks as soon as it comes onto the battlefield, which is very funny. Anyway, so whenever this card attacks, you get to add any amount of mana, which is what X pretty much means, and any combination of colors, where X is the total power of attacking creatures. I can spend this mana only to cast spells until end of turn. You don't lose this mana as steps and phases end. Awesome. So cool. And the funny thing is that it's actually a red and green creature. I am quite curious at what its stats are, but I don't really care enough to look it up. I'll look it up when I'm training, because I'm definitely throwing this onto the team. I have a question though. Flygon, in Generation 3, what are your stats? Please tell me you're a physical attacker. I think the only thing we're going to be losing out on, I think, is Dragon, but I don't really care about that nearly as much as you might think. You are a physical attacker, and you're very fast too. I like that. Alright. That's cool. Alright, so we want Trapinch. Yeah, because Trapinch has base 100 attack, which is awesome. Which means that it's going to be very effective against, like, everybody of our level. And plus, at our current stage... Never mind, it'll still be a Trapinch. I was going to say, at our current stage, it will be a Vibrava. No, it won't. So I'll probably level up Brina a little bit more with the EVs and such. So that way, though, we can just cap it off for Brina. Do I need any other things? Probably not. At least not right now. Because while I'm probably leveling up Trapinch or Klauth, I'll pronounce it. I think it's Klauth, but I think that's how AU is pronounced. Because it's pronounced as Clow, right? So Clow, and then TH, Klauth. So, So I'll probably go with my traditional 252 in 2 stats, and then 6 in the other one. I'll probably pick HP. Oh, my luck. I'll just pick HP. I'm just gonna level up Brina with a bunch of attack, cap it, then I'll cap speed. And then once speed is capped, then we'll be fine. Oh, it's you. You're that person who not only helped me in Petalburg Woods, but also back my stolen package and even graciously delivered it to Slateport. Captain Stern informed us that the package arrived too. I thank you very much. Very, very much. Why, if I were a rain cloud, I would shower you with gratitude and hail you as a hero. For you, the most wonderful trainer, I bear good news. Recently, our company developed a new kind of Pokeball. As a token of our appreciation, this would be our gift to our wonderful trainer. Is it just a Pokeball? Repeat ball. Yay. Our new Pokeball will be available at the Pokemon Mart in Rustboro. Please do try it out. Thank you and bye-bye. You suck. I don't know. How do you work for a Pokeball company, but yet you're deathly scared of, like, every little thing? Somebody could, like, sneeze next to you, and you're like, ah, what the heck, man? Don't sneeze near me. I don't know, this is how I think. Like, for him, like, every time somebody sneezes, achoo, what the heck, man? Like, don't fucking sneeze near me. Like, sorry, man. Allergies. Like, yeah, you take your allergy somewhere else, man. Like, sorry. Now me having allergies was a problem for you. It's probably not that bad, but I don't know, I just feel that way. Anyway. I just feel like that's how it would go down. Yeah, I think every time I load this through PK Hex, or at least like when I did those changes, I think it doesn't like the berries. Either that or it doesn't like the program I'm using to play Pokemon Ruby. Because I think all my berries have disappeared. Yeah, so this is where I changed Brina, or trained Brina and Zergo. Taking the Xavier cell as well. I'm gonna go heal this. Alright. So, I need to save the game. Get a basic look at the party. So I'm using accurate information, or as accurate as it's going to get. Here's the file. Open. Palmore still has the lava cookie. It never Are you telling me that it's a cookie? Okay, apparently you cannot give a lava cookie to a Pokemon and it will consume it. Good to know. I thought because it's a cookie it would be different. Where's Macho Priest? There we go. Ah, it's a sell price one? Okay. Okay, let me see here. Go Calc, even though it's probably easy, but I prefer using Calc. 234, 18, so that would be about 9 fights. Okay. So this is pretty much what I do with Scarlet and Violet too. Okay, so what's the move? We'll use Quick Attack. So when this stops at 21, so I just need to fight Poochyena. Once I find Poochyena, and we fight about 9 of them, I'll speed it up. By the way, if you want to finish it, like if you want to do this really, really quickly, do or without losing your mind because of how annoying the sound effects are, I recommend muting. Alright, go. In my case, I'll just take off my headphones. Oh, now the Poochyena, even though it's 30% encounter, doesn't want to show up. There it is. So I'll show you what I mean, okay? So, over here is Brina. So, obviously we have the attack right here. Okay? So, I'm going to go and attack this with Quick Attack. Okay? Uh-oh! Elspeth just got an extra attack. Eevee. That's not what I want. Take that. You take the XP share. Before I make that mistake again. Because I'll more than likely forget. Alright, so I'm going to save it again. And I'm going to show you that that's exactly all I did. Okay? So, okay. So, these are the stats. As it currently is. As it was before we fought that Poochyena. And if I were to go and load it back up. Okay. you'll see though that attack has actually gone up by 2 points. And that's all you do. And that's all I did. I kid you not, that's what I did for 3 hours. Except for I also defeated Zigzagoons and Wingles to get speed up as well. Which is another thing that I'm going to be leveling up with Brina too. Because Brina does need to have more speed. And then for the other stats, I'll wait till we get access to the berries kind of thing. I can see if there's a way I can speed it up so that like I can just do it insanely quickly, but nah. Like, I might be cheating, but I think that's way too far beyond that kind of thing. Like, even just me doing this, though, is, like, double the speed, though. But that just means, though, that just tells you, though, that, like, if it takes me a minute to, let's say, get 4 attack EVs, that means that I would have gained 2 attack EVs at this time. Okay, so when it's at 21, I do want to double check, though, because I might have hit a Zigzagoon. Which is okay. We're not angry at that. Or I'm not angry about that. I just want to know if I accidentally hit a Zigzagoon. Which I might have. And the same thing happens when I do Scarlet and Violet as well. I like try to calculate based off of like how many power points my Pokemon still has. And then I still check. Right? Obviously, I don't have access to PK Hex at that given time, though. But there is usually like a... what's the button combination? You can see the chart thing. And that usually tells you like if you have a stat fully done. Obviously, if I have to do 192 in a stat, it's a bit difficult to figure that out, that I actually have to use like accurate numbers. Okay, so I just did that. We'll slow that down. And if worst comes to worst, I think I can also change the time of the game as well. So though like it's just less than what it actually is. But I haven't touched that. I find that's going way above base. Okay, so I must have hit a Zigzagoon or a Wingull. Because attack is 250. Which, as I said, is okay. It's not too bad, because speed is the next one I'm leveling up anyway. You know what? Yeah, let's just level up speed. Just the next Poochyena I find, take it out. And then I don't need to deal with Poochyena anymore. Or at least with Brina, I don't need to deal with it anymore. And Xilestar needs the speed EVs too, so you know what? It's helping both parties. The only difference is that Xilestar is only getting the same amount of experience, but only half of the EVs that Brina is getting. That's the only problem. Other than that, it's fine. Attack. There we go. And that's it for Poochyenas. Because if you don't know, for the old games, they don't have a hard cap at 252. Their hard cap is 255. So, if I find another Poochyena, I have to literally run away. I'm going to wait until Quick Attack is all done. Then I'm going to take a look and see what Brina's speed stat is at that given time. If Brina is done, let's say her total, like, is it he or she? His total EVs, that's perfect. Then I can move on to Xilestar, and then I can move on to whoever else. And the cool thing about knowing what Brina's EVs is that it tells me exactly what I need to train when I do have EV reducing berries. Because that tells me a lot. That tells me that like if I am going to reduce anything, I need to reduce Brina's like I need to increase Brina's health by 10 EVs and then throw the rest into speed. That's all that tells me. All right. Yeah, nothing else in there. I'm trying to see like the amount of work that needs to be done on each and every one of my Pokemon. I definitely know for Elsbeth it's gonna be like way over leveled. But yeah, that's not gonna be nearly as bad as you might think though. Like that's like, sure it's bad, but like having over level of not just speed, but just overall just special attack doesn't matter nearly as much. And plus Elsbeth has really bad like EV spread anyway. Like I think I'm gonna need